Hello students, this video lecture is for class 6, lesson first, and this will be your last part. After this part, there will be exercises, there will be video for exercises and question answer. So, in the last video we have talked about mass and weight. In this video, we will be discussing about density. So, let's start. Suppose you were asked to determine what is heavier, wood or lead. Perhaps you would suggest comparing the masses of two in equal volume on a balance. And of course your answer will be lead, and because lead has a greater mass than the piece of wood of the same size. So definition of the density will be: density is an object's mass per unit volume. In the present case, lead has more density than wood. Density is often expressed in grams per milliliter or gram per cubic centimeter. Now let's move forward. Differences between living and non-living things. Structure. Living things are made up of cells, while non-living things are made up of molecules. Second, growth. Living things grow and develop, whereas non-living things do not grow and develop. However, they can be made to change their form. Movement. Living things move from one place to another to find food, shelter, and fulfill other needs. Non-living things are fixed at one place and do not move on their own. They can be moved by some external force. So let's understand. First, structure. All the living things, the basic unit is cells. In all the living things, the basic unit of which the body is made is called cells. Trillions of cells join together to form a one body, living body, whereas the non-living things are made up of molecules. Molecules are the collection of atoms, different atoms. Growth. As we know, living things grow and develop, whereas non-living things do not grow and not develop. Movement. Living things has to move from one place to another in order to search food, shelter, and hide from the enemies. Non-living things are fixed at one place and do not move on their own. They can move by some external force. And in living things, plants don't move from one place to another because they make their own food, so they don't have to go from one place to another to find food. They are autotrophs. They make their own food with the help of sunlight, chlorophyll, carbon dioxide, and water. Now, next, move to the next page. Fourth, response to stimulus. Living things react to the changes around them, while non-living things do not show any response to stimulus. Reproduce. Living things reproduce things of their own kind and have a lifespan. Non-living things neither reproduce nor they have lifespan. So, fourth, response to stimulus. It means to react to the change in his surrounding. Living things do react to the changes around them, while non-living things do not show any response. Reproduce. Living things produce their same kind and have lifespan, which means they live to a certain amount of period, and non-living things neither reproduce nor do they have a lifespan. Now let's see differences between plants and animals. First column is plant and second column is animals. In nutrition, plant uses sunlight to make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Leaves of the plant contain chlorophyll and trap the sun's energy and use it to produce food. The food is produced when the plant chemically combines water and carbon dioxide. This is known as holophytic type of nutrition or autotrophic nutrition. In animals, animals do not make their own food. They depend on the food made by plants and on the plant eaters. Animals therefore are heterotrophs and are known as consumers. They consume food in the form of solid organic matter. Their method of food intake is known as holozoic. Next, locomotion. Animals, actually this is column is for plants. So this animal move from one place should be written in this part and this should be in this part. So basically what I wanted to tell you that this is a correction, there is a correction. This part should be written here and this part should be written here, and in the below paragraph also this animal part should be in the animal column and this plant part should be in the plant column. So please do make correction of it. So locomotion, animals move from one place to another to find food and shelter. They move in many ways. Fish swim, kangaroo hop, while birds fly. This is for the animal part. Now locomotion in plants. Plants do not move in the same way as animals do. Only their parts move. They can move or bend their parts in response to light, water, gravity, touch, etc. The stems of the common houseplant gavels ivy bend towards the sunlight coming through windows. Its leaves turn to catch the sun's ray. Next, growth. Different animals grow at different rates. A human will grow from a newborn baby to an adult in about 18 years, but puppies become adult dogs in few years only. Growth in animals is sometimes dramatic. For example, a tadpole in a few weeks grows into a frog, and a caterpillar soon grows into a butterfly. Usually the growth in animals saturates at one stage. And in growth in plants, plants grow faster and in one direction in their early stages. Branches and roots grow in all directions for carbon dioxide, for photosynthesis, and water and minerals salt from the soil. Plants usually keep on growing throughout their life. Cell structure. As we know, all the living organisms are made up of cells. So plants and animals, as both of them are living organisms, so they are made of cells, but there is difference in the cell structure of the plants and animals. So let's see what are the differences. The rigid cell wall is found only in plant cell. It is not present in animal cells. This structure helps in giving protection and support to the plant. Lysosomes are common in animal cells but not often observed in plant cells. They are involved with the digestive activities of the cells. Chloroplasts are found only in plant cells. They help the plant to make food. So this was your lesson, and in the next video we will be doing exercises and question answer. So thank you.